can really never get enough of your favorite foods. Wow, this is
Crazy,
so
he
good.
hasn't found me after
I
all
had
these
no
years.
idea you had this.
Yep.
Come back whenever you're
And I'm
hungry.
also curious, well, there's just a lot of things in general at this point. Like, obviously, Miles is gonna be the new lead at this point for Spider-Man. And we could see that, who knows how they'll do Silk into the game as well. But it's pretty clear Miles is probably going to be her mentor whenever she becomes Silk. And then there's a whole, well, Peter, he's not retiring or anything, but I know he's going to be like taking a break from Spider-Man, but he's definitely going to still be Spider-Man at some point. Spider-Man 2 right behind 16, your all-time favorite game list, like number 7.
Glad I tracked you down.
It's ahead Mario
Have you ever
Sunshine at
heard of
14.
Tobias's Mercenaries?
Nice, nice. Because he takes a break, but you just play as him after.
What an odd question.
That is true.
Tobias,
Which I
The
did need to
name
do.
does sound
I did need to
familiar
do a bit for
somehow.
Peter's trophy with the whole use his abilities while you were in that mode.
Huh, I thought everybody knew about them. Captain Burling must have exaggerated that part.
Oh, then you also had to use them for the last lab as well.
Anyway, they were a big mercenary group my old captain used to be in when she was a kid.
Oh, it's more like I didn't use his Venom stuff. Well, I did use his Venom abilities. I didn't use him while he was in that mode that he gets from his Venom stuff in general.
Apparently their leader, Tobias, was so loyal to one of the local lords that he was practically an honorary advisor.
Strange.
You like Peter a bit more when we had the symbiote on? Oh yeah, same here.
Most do.
His
But not
the
only
abilities
did
he
these
had
orcs
in that
fight
mode
for
were
this lord,
really
they
fun.
pitched in building the castle town
Yeah,
too.
the black symbiotes. I get. Yeah, I liked his abilities in those more than his anti-venom symbiote suits, which they're still cool, but I just like the power of how it felt when you were doing his stuff with the actual symbiote stuff.
They even went so far as to trade their swords and bows for hoes and pitchforks and tilled the barren land for the farmers of the region.
Like you feel like you actually hurt them when you do it as the symbiote, the black, as Spider-Man in the black suit.
And they opened up shops in town when the Lord was going through some financial troubles.
It sounds like they went far
When you were
beyond
beating
what
them
is
all up and
expected
all.
of most mercenaries. Unless, is that something you all do?
Oh, not at all. We're
Is that
fighters
saying
through
yeah,
and
symbiote
through.
Spider-Man? I
Nobody
can
in
see
their
that as
right
well.
mind would ask us to drop everything to become farmers.
But yeah,
or
I definitely
merchants.
enjoyed him with his black suit more compared to his anti-venom suit.
Basically, both the mercenaries and the Lord were doing stuff way different from how they normally do.
Yes, of course. A bunch of sellswords planting
True,
seeds and
with those
tending a
race
shop is
missions.
certainly
That
unheard
is
of.
funny.
In the end, the captain
Trying
grew
to be
so
good, but
close to the noble of the
nearly
region
like
that
putting
people
them
started
near
calling
death,
him the
putting
Lord's
them near
right-hand
death
man.
and all. That is funny.
But I guess my point is, it doesn't matter what you are. Mercenary, knight, noble. You aren't tied to any one role just because of the title you hold. Even battle-hardened mercs can end up as farmhands if that's what the client calls for.
Granted, yeah, but yeah. Overall, though, I am biased for Spider-Man and such, so I was gonna prefer it over Final Fantasy 16 regardless.
And if that's possible, surely a noble can do anything
Even
they
so.
want too.
I enjoyed both of them
True
for their
enough.
for their
That
own
ties
strings.
into our conversation from before as well. Thank you. I will give the matter some
For what
thought.
they did in their own way.
Good. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Hey, Malin. Welcome to the stream. Congrats on being first.
And no matter what, all this stuff.
You were right about that.
Just doing some support
But-
stuff at the moment.
Hmm.
Hopefully,
I
Fire Emblem Friday goes
cannot
well.
shake the feeling
We
that
shall
this
see.
Tobias
We
person
shall
is
see.
familiar. Wait, I remember now. I believe the noble in your story may have actually been my grandmother.
You'll be lurking? I appreciate the lurk, Malin. I hope your Unite games go well too.
Really? The last head of House Galatea?
Oh yeah, Phil. Just curious, but
Yes.
how much
I
did you
don't
play of
remember very well since I
NAS
was
V2
still so
before you
young,
decide to refund
but I
it?
recall she had a
Just curious,
friend
because
by
I
the name
didn't. When I was
Tobias.
checking Discord, I did notice you were on it for a bit during work, and then afterwards I saw what you posted Wait, you told Elusive you're not feeling the game and such.
Though I find it difficult to believe the old man I knew was once a strapping mercenary captain.
Just curious is all.
If it really was him, he must have climbed the ranks even further than I realized.
Cause I know, like,
mean,
I've seen
not
people
just
being
anyone
on,
can meet a noble's family
seen
like
people
that.
have been on it since it's obviously this is the week of release, but
Who would have thought this old story would hit so close to
it
home?
doesn't really look that appealing to me personally. About an hour and a half.
Certainly not me.
Oh, so you put in a bit more time than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like an hour at most, but you're still in the cutoff range at least. Like I will acknowledge it does look better than NASB 1 and all. More polished and all that. But it does seem like, well, you know, like Pedicus, he doesn't seem as good. Hard to say. Because I do know I know there's that universal mechanic with the slime stuff, which is essentially your roaming, cancel, burst, and super and all that, tied to one. But, it just didn't really get my, it didn't really get my interest despite that, just because of the whole platform fighter stuff. I do think the slime is a cool mechanic though. Just to at least stand out. But
Which battlefield are you headed to?
you might getting in the future on sale. I'm not getting that until it's free on PS Plus for me. I'm not even sure if the 11 sword's worth it here, but I do have a few things I can replay if I want to. Actually,
Make sure you're ready.
I feel like you might be enjoying my battle games that you're having Hogwarts update right now. Oh yeah, you do have that, which hope you have a good one with that. Oh yeah. I did have some items. But the five times he has a group of friends recently been front. I've seen it. Which, hey, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. But anyways, so oh yeah, so the reason why I didn't really stream on, I was planning to stream on Friday, or Wednesday, but truth be told, I do have Festival of Fights tomorrow, so
Which battlefield
this
are
week
you
I've
headed to?
after Monday, I've been more or less grinding Street Fighter 6 throughout the week. Even on Wednesday, I was planning to just do some like training mode stuff to practice some things and such. And thank you, Phil. But yeah, truth be told. So that was the main reason why I didn't stream on Wednesday. And I've been thinking about it more lately because I do want to see how, go as hard as Street Fighter 6 this time around compared to, not only compared to previous fighting games I did get into, also just like in tournament events in general. I've started being in that mood to where I start wanting to grind that more in comparison to just streaming to get through my backlogs and such. So, and it's not this, there are games I do want to play, but in comparison, I guess my urge to just grind out the game and get as good as I can, that's been a lot strong. That's been, well, yeah, I can see your case because you're pretty much waiting for that game, and you wouldn't want to start on something that comes out next week or in 2 weeks, right? Don't you have Pokemon DLC coming out next week too? But yeah, I can see it that case. Okay, next week. But yeah, that's sort of why I didn't stream much until Spider-Man. Oh, Pokemon's in summer. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, in your case, like, you don't want to start on something when something else you want to play is coming out soon. In your case, next week. that was sort of how I felt when I was waiting for Spider-Man 2, which, like I said, thankfully with this game, I'm not really planning to play anything else outside of maybe like Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. And I'll just do this just so I can get that 11 sword. Yeah, like, I'll definitely beat this game before the end of the year for sure. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I don't own Hogwarts Legacy. I'll talk about this game, Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Here, truth be told, I did consider getting it during the buy to get one free sale from Target, since I did have 2 games I wanted, but oh, Dad, it's a trial. It's a trial from my PS Plus subscription, so it's like I can start on it and play a bit of it, but after like a few hours, I am gonna have to buy the full version. I just added it to my cart because why not? Considering I have my subscription and such. I have to say for a few other games as well. I don't remember the other ones, but Hogwarts Legacy is the main one I remember. I was gonna say Horizon Forbidden West, but I actually do own that game. Because I bought off another friend for slightly cheaper.
I can do this.
Let's begin. I'll do what I've got. Take a breather. That's it.
I've awaited this moment. Victory will be ours. Together.
I mean, then back to the whole thing of events. Like I mentioned earlier, I do plan to enter at least for this month. That's actually a tournament, well, starting this weekend. There's a tournament every weekend that, whether it's online or offline, I do plan to enter them and compete. Like, one of them, the one next weekend is gonna be an online event, so I'll be streaming on my side for sure. And then the one during Thanksgiving weekend, that one should be the Fullerton fight for November, so not sure if you're interested in going to it, or if you're able to go to it, considering Thanksgiving weekend and all. But I'll definitely be there. Oh wait, there's someone here? Okay. Not sure if Z's going either, but I'll remind him at some point.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
And then the weekend after.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I guess running away is our only option.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Shall we?
Oh, and
Let's give it a shot.
like, especially the first week of December, that's when that online monthly series is happening, so I'll be competing in that as well. So the next couple of weeks, you can tell, I'm more or less gonna be on the Street Fighter 6 grind.
It's
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
So,
I hope it was
Three Hopes, this game I definitely will beat, at the very least, but I guess if I start on anything, it's probably gonna be shorter stuff. Probably. I do want to, maybe well, either or maybe I'll take a slight break before possibly starting on triangle strategy, but I'm still thinking about that for the most part. Because again, I might just be more focused on Street Fighter 6.
I'm dragging the others down.
I haven't really decided yet.
Grant them no mercy. Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Granted, I could stream Street Fighter 6 if I want, but should be told, I'm actually not really too crazy on streaming grind sessions. Or ranks grind sessions now, just because I'm very much playing mostly on PC for the most part.
That was amazing, Dimitri. I'm proud to call you my king.
Oh, you missed what I said? Oh, good. It's just, oh, basically, I'm pretty much entering a tournament for Street Fighter 6 every weekend starting this weekend. A mixture of online and offline. Like, next weekend is Knuckle D's Online Monthly, which I've been meaning to enter, but things happened, so I couldn't really enter, unfortunately. So I am going to actually enter it finally next weekend. The weekend after that is most likely going to be Fullerton Fights for November, aka during Thanksgiving weekend, which, no pressure if you don't feel like going. Like, you already know why I'm going to support it. And I haven't heard from Z yet if he's gonna go, but I'll ask him again about it at some point. And there's a few other people I told that are somewhat interested in going, so I'll make sure mostly people I know.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
And then regarding what I stream, aside after this game, I'm probably just gonna start on shorter stuff because, like I said, I've been more motivated to really grind compared to before. In which I could sort of see myself. I could stream myself grinding the games instead, but to be told, it's just because I pretty much mostly play on PC, and I prefer to play there. That's why I'm just usually not motivated to grind my online or grind rank in general, unless it's, like I mentioned earlier, unless it's like for like an online tournament and such. But even then, I'm sort of just doing rank
Shall we?
in between it all.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem. I've got this.
But if anything, I would like, maybe I'll try start on Triangle Strategy before the year ends, just so I have time to beat it before February and all. Next
This
year.
stronghold will fall.
So I haven't really decided yet, though. But otherwise, I feel like I'm probably going to be cutting down on streams, at least for the rest of the year, or at least until I don't have a tournament every single week to do. Hopefully this is enough for us, Ring. Hopefully enough.
Oh, goddess. Thank you for your protection.
Hey, hello, Trash. Welcome to the stream. Be here while training Smash. Okay, no worries, Trash. Getting that practice in is important, which hopefully is going well. But yeah, I'm just playing through Fire Emblem 3 Hopes at the moment. Hopefully we can finish a... We can get to a decent part of the game, story-wise.
Can't wait
You're
to
watching
test
now?
my-
Okay, appreciate it though, Trash. How's it going though, Trash? Hope your week's been well. I'm just doing some side stuff before continuing on with this story and all. Was that a specific move? A mixture of a specific move and actual combos, which is not really hard to do in a game like this.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
But this is a fun game, though. This is a
Everything
fun
has its
game.
use.
There's no real timing per se. Since it's a Muso style game like Dynasty Wars, so it's sort of a hack and slash, but there are some special moves where if you get them in the right conditions, you can just push it. But otherwise, you're just like, you're mostly mashing. It's fun though. But yeah, right now we're sort of just doing a mixture of the main story, and then I guess I'm also talking about, aside from talking about stuff that's been going on, I'm also sort of just talking about how streams will probably be, at least for the rest of the year.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Which, it was just more so saying, I might be cutting down streams for the rest of the year, mostly just because I am starting to compete in more events in general. Which, also stream whenever I can and such. And especially when big releases happen, like Final Fantasy, and all that. But I do want to actually, I am at a point where I do really just want to get good at Street Fighter 6. And yeah. But we'll see. But we'll figure it out. We will figure it out.
Gustav, Annette, the success of this plan lies on your shoulders.
We'll see though. We shall see.
We've got this, Your Majesty.
Because
I
like
swear, we'll make
back
my uncle see
before
the light.
back in the past, even when I was like doing Smash events, and even when I was starting to enter some DNF stuff, which granted, the reason why I didn't really enter a lot of them was just because most of the events were on PC and such. Nowadays it doesn't matter because there's crossplay and all. But even so, I never really had that urge to like immediately keep going for more, which Street Fighter 6 has pretty much been giving me that itch that I want to fulfill.
You sure about
But
this,
now I'm sort of at
Timothy?
that point where
I probably shouldn't be
I need
saying
to
this
figure
in
out what
front
I
of
want
Baron's
to
relatives,
prioritize more,
but
which I still might take like some breaks here and there from Street Fighter and such. But I'm definitely a lot more motivated to get good and such
the
compared to
Western
before.
Lords could end up convincing Baron Dominic to lead them once more.
Which is why I didn't stream on
Killing him
Wednesday.
now could spare us a storm of grief later.
It would be quicker, I'll admit that. But convincing him to join our cause will be
Even so, there are other
later on.
games I do want to play as well, which I'll just have to figure out how to make work with my schedule.
Not to mention that the Baron's eldest son possesses a crest of his own. Even if the father falls, what's to stop the other lords from promoting his heir as their standard bearer?
That's exactly why I'd rather this end with Baron Dominic as an ally, not a corpse. But first, we'll need to whittle down the armies of the other Western lords. Only then can we seek an opportunity to
But
reach
yeah,
them.
like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out on what I want to do. But that's probably just kind of how it's going to be looking for at least for the rest of the year.
Right you are.
Not to mention, there's also other things I want to do, which
Our
Like,
numbers
obviously
in this
keeping up with
battle will be
anime
few.
and other shows and
Much
such.
of our army is off defending Aryan Road
Which-
from the Empire. In other words, this fight shall not be an easy one. But we cannot afford
And I'm
to
probably
fail.
gonna take a small break from anime to
I
at least
will need
focus on the
all of your
MCU
help
shows,
to
which
ensure we do not.
I have been hearing Loki season 2 has been good, which I'm not really too surprised considering Loki season 1 was great. But regardless, and I know this show apparently is pretty bad from what I've seen, but I will probably watch Secret Invasion just to at least know some things that goes on for the MCU in general.
I wonder what the Dimitri
And I know
of a
the
few
Marvels
months ago
released
would say
today,
if he could
but
hear you now.
not really interested. But I did look it up, and I guess it seems promising with what's going to happen. Best MCU product? I'm not surprised, but I'll definitely watch it. I'll probably, well, I might watch my, like, well, aside from the ongoing animes I am watching, aside from them, like, the only one the current anime I'm watching for myself is really just Shotgun no Shana, but that's a rewatch English dub, which I might just watch that during my lunch breaks for a good bit. I'll probably start the MCU shows, since, I mean, I only have 2 to watch anyways.
For what it's worth, I like this version of you better. You seem more...
So, I'll probably get to
At
that
ease.
sooner or later, before the end of the year.
At ease, hmm? Yes. Perhaps I am.
But I'll
Look at
get
you
to it,
go,
at
actually
least.
making friends. I can tell this has been quite a fulfilling time for you. Not to say I'm not pleased myself. I only hope you haven't forgotten your true purpose among all this camaraderie.
The Ashen Demon.
If you ever hope to reach the highest of heights, you need a powerful
What's that,
aspiration driving you forward. You know, when we first met, I was struck by the undeniable might of your will.
Actually, I forgot where I was going to go on with the
Such
shows, but
strength laid bare the tremendous potential you hold for
I
growth.
guess, I guess after I finish the MCU shows,
But if you lose sight of your
then I'll
driving
probably start
purpose,
Jujutsu
the
Kaisen
growth
season
I
2,
hope
because
so dearly
I
for
have
you
been
may
curious to see
not,
what's been going
in
on in that
fact, come
anime.
to pass.
Hey, Arval?
Yes,
Don't you think you're getting a bit too obsessed with this little grudge match?
maybe so. Though I don't believe.
And my purpose? Why can't we... Right now, that's just as important to me as surpassing the act... Arval, out with it.
I suppose it just feels.
Destiny, huh? Ah, Cornelia. Oh, we're back at this castle too. Okay, this works. I think I can stick with this for the most part. Oh well, then let's begin.
Viscount Mateus, Viscount Elidor. They sure aren't holding anyone back. But where's my uncle in all of this?
As we discussed, We'll focus our efforts on persuading the Baron to join our cause. and chip
Oh yeah,
away
it's
at
Street
the
Fighter
others en
6,
route.
and I don't think I ever finished it, but
March together.
I could stream some ranked sessions if I wanted to more compared to before, but truth be told, I don't really like doing that too much. At least not at the moment, just because of the fact that
We won't have much hope.
just because of the fact that I'm pretty much playing mostly on PC on my own time already. I am down to do a possibly like a road to a road to like masters. Trying to get into masters with Ed on stream though, on my PS5 account. I will to start something like that if anything. Since well, you know, but that probably won't be till like the end of January next year.
I'll give it 1000%.
Okay, that part's barricaded. I got you.
There are likely more awaiting us elsewhere as well. Stay vigilant.
Like I said, that's just sort of where I'm at the moment in general.
Let us continue onward.
So I was like, after I finish this game, fair chance I might just take a short break from, a bit of a break from streaming, just to do grind Street Fighter 6. Outside, like also stream the online events and such I enter.
What savage beasts! Dispose of them!
But most likely we'll be taking a break otherwise.
No matter what may come our way,
We'll see how I feel though.
them off so long as we stand together.
I'll not falter.
But a lot of it really just ultimately depend on what I end up doing at the end of the day. But we'll figure it out in due time.
That should do it. Let's keep moving, Gustav.
We shall see.
I'll head.
Please retreat.
Await this moment.
I have, I guess another stuff. I did see the golden joystick award were today. Which, I wasn't watching it because of work and all, but I did get to see the outcome, which, hey, let's go Ben Clyde for voice acting with from Final Fantasy 16. He definitely deserves that one. And I know Baldur's Gate 3 won a lot of stuff, which it's probably well deserved and such. At least from what the stuff I've seen from the game. Even though I'm not gonna play it at all, I can see the appeal with why a lot of people are enjoying it. With that said, I'm so surprised with what won the best multiplayer category. That part doesn't really make much sense to me, which... with it being Mortal Kombat 1 winning it, of all things. Which, first off, I'm actually surprised the fighting game actually won in that multiplayer category, considering the amount of stuff that have released already that have it.
So you mean to sway our precious Baron Dominic to your cause? I won't allow it.
There are so many of them. We can't let them reach my father.
Surely you...
Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup to me.
See, the Western Lords have no hope of winning this fight, my brother. Together, we can put an end to that seductress.
But yeah, back to the whole thing, like, I know, for multiplayer, I'm surprised Mortal Kombat's won it just for the, all things considered, for the multiplayer category. Just because one, I feel like there are so many other games that have a much stronger case for actually winning that category. Again, most of those that aren't a fighting game. Not to mention, even if a fighting game were to win that category, 100%, it should have been Street Fighter 6.
And she is who you choose to side with?
The decision was not one I took lightly, but I have a responsibility to keep my people safe.
And this is just in regards to Mortal Kombat as a multiplayer experience specifically. Because I've seen some people say they prefer how Mortal Kombat plays in comparison to Street Fighter 6. Which, I think that's a valid opinion to have. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. At least I wouldn't be one to tell people what they should and shouldn't enjoy. But even those that prefer Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter 6 gameplay-wise,
You're my brother. You will not regret this decision.
it's just wild to see Mortal Kombat win. Just considering all the issues that game has, multiplayer-wise. Like, it has rollback, which...
Oh, my dear Titanus. Aren't these two stout?
Which I think it's important to have. But... I don't think it's the only thing that should matter. Apparently, I did read, apparently it was like a fan-voted thing or something, so... Which I know Mortal Kombat is a little more popular for, like, the Western audience, I believe. But even so, like, for the multiplayer category. That part, I'm just like, how?
Let's begin.
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
I'll do what I can. I'm here to help.
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back you up.
I'll do my best. I'll back them up.
Legit, Mortal Kombat 1. Even though it has rollback. No crossplay is already big. A pretty bad sign already.
Stand back now.
My turn?
Allow me.
Much. Oh yeah, and then there's also the fact that you can't even filter or view the other opponent's connection before you actually accept a match. So it's like if they're on Wi-Fi or they have a really bad connection, the moment you fight, you're pretty much forced to fight them. Which I can't believe that's not in the game. All things considered now. And you can consider so many other aspects.
I've awaited this moment.
Take a breather.
Like, no online lobbies, they are in Mortal Kombat 1, but from what I've been hearing, they actually don't work that often. So it's like, how the hell did this win? With Mortal Kombat, it's just never really felt like my kind. It was never my kind of game or right to begin with, in comparison to Street Fighter. But it's cool of it to exist, though, just to give. So it's not just appealing to one audience at all. But Mortal Kombat 1 is essentially incomplete, despite having probably a pretty good story in comparison. Which I know Mortal Kombat's generally known for good stories for their games. But yeah, make sure no crossplay, no indicators, or no way to like accept or decline matches if they're on Wi-Fi. No lobbies that mostly don't work.
Why must so many die for the sake of your so-called justice?
Wait, there's no battle hub like thing in Mortal Kombat 1 that Tekken and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus essentially have. It's just baffling to see Mortal Kombat win overall in comparison.
Had that in her back pocket this whole time?
Our knowledge runs far deeper than
In
you
my opinion,
barbarians
anyways.
could ever hope to understand.
And that's the last of their reinforcements. Things should be a little calmer now.
Oh well, as long as Street Fighter 6 wins at the Game Awards.
We can reach Formidia via the
Which,
drawbridge to the east.
man, at that point if it doesn't win, then it's hella rigged. Hey,
How
Bridge.
dare you. Let's see how you like a taste of the Viscum's power.
Oh, Viscum activated.
What is this?
Those are the same weapons we fought back in Ferdiad. There must be a way to shut them down somewhere nearby.
Main mission, stay with the controls and stop the Viscum. Say no more.
I don't know what's up with those soldiers, but they're going after the Baron. As if we'll let them.
Well, I usually don't. Well, I usually try to avoid discussions in general online, but it was just really funny seeing how so many people that were making a case for Mortal Kombat pretty much talk only about the single player stuff specifically. Which again, I'm okay if, I wouldn't be surprised if Mortal Kombat 1 has a better single player in comparison to Street Fighter 6. But the fact that some people use that as their case, even though it's a multiplayer category. I'm just like,
Whew, that was close. Let's go, Uncle.
Why can't you just be good little rats and die like you're supposed to?
Out of the way! I got you now!
They just don't stop coming. Come on, let's take them out.
No, not yet. Take this!
there you go.
This may not halt the attacks, but it will at least lessen their impact.
There you go.
Well, lower this drawbridge at once.
Is that Baron Dominic? Yes, my lord, right away!
Thank you, Uncle. Just a little bit further now. I think
I shall take the lead.
And I might as well keep going though. Oh yeah, so speaking of Game Awards, the actual nominees for the Game Awards are actually going to be going live next week, Monday. Which,
Restoratives in order.
I haven't decided if I'll do it yet, but... Oh goddammit, I wasted a potion. But truth be told, I would be down to at least do what I... show what I pick on stream. At least to start the stream on possibly Monday.
What's your code for?
Or whenever it starts. Before
Warrior King of Fargus.
I actually go into my game. Which honestly shouldn't take too long.
You've come. I will not forget this kindness.
I'm down though.
Units, forward! Stand down!
Dusker? What do we do now?
Calm yourself, Ro. We still have plenty of cards up our sleeve.
More, I see.
We'll never reach that witch now.
Let us help you.
Let's begin.
We'll shut those things down.
Calling for reinforcements, are you? How rude. I suppose it's time for the Western Knights to make their appearance.
Enemy will reclaim those weapons should the warriors from Dusker fall. We must bolster their defenses.
Hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's get marching.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I do want to get that chest at least.
Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem.
I've got this.
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back you up. These weapons continue to amaze me, no matter how many times we fight them. They're like nothing I've ever seen before.
Gonna make my way to one of
Grant
the
them no
areas.
mercy.
But yeah, like I said, that's just where things are for me at the moment. With streaming for the rest of the year and competing. Which, hey, at the very least, I will still be streaming some tournament runs whenever I can get to them. And things work out for my schedule.
Allow me.
My turn?
Disable?
That's one down. Let's get a move on to the next one.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup to me.
Might as well make my way there. Anyways, but tonight though, this time I'm actually trying to finish. Aside from this chapter I'm currently on, I'm gonna try to. I do want to finish chapter 9 tonight. Oh, it's been an hour. Okay, it's not looking good for that then. Mostly just want to do that just because of the fact that.
Let's begin. I will be your shield.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Mostly doing it just because of the fact that I'm like near the point of this game, basically. It's actually the halfway point, story-wise. So I would like to get to that at least tonight.
Let's start the attack.
Nice.
I've got...
off the enemy reinforcements, but we must stay vigilant. Those guarding the weapons cannot be defeated. Stand down!
One more.
Where did Cornelia get these weapons anyway?
That is a good question.
That's that then. On to Cornelia.
Clever little vermin, aren't they? I'll need some time to reactivate the Viscum. I trust you know what to do, Count.
Yes, of course. I suppose that means I'll be going out there.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Okay, defeat the cat.
Elbow
Okay.
himself is joining this battle, It matters not. Do what you must to protect those controls.
Worry not, King of Fungus. We will not let the controls fall into enemy hands.
Stand down!
Okay.
We cannot let them reclaim those weapons. Do not allow the enemy near the strongholds.
Okay.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I'll back you up.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I don't understand. Where did I go wrong?
Enough of this, Cornelia. None remain who can shield you from our vengeance.
I'd hope to keep my hands clean. It seems there's nothing for it. Entertain me, boy.
Finally shown yourself. There will be no escape for you this time, I assure you.
Okay, defeat Cornelia. Okay. You should be good. I'll go help out Chev and Annette. Which they probably don't even need the help anyways.
We've managed to fight them off for now. Nicely done, everyone.
You Kingdom dogs are good at giving chase, I must admit.
It's only us and her now. Keep your heads on straight. Watch out for those weapons.
I will ask you again. Why did you slaughter them? You don't want to greet death yourself. I suggest you speak truth.
So it's a motive you see, How about because I felt like it? Good. Very good. Don't stop now. I'm actually enjoying this. Other soldiers already. I told Thomas I needed more than this.
Not much further. Everyone, together.
There we go. Defeat Cornelia.
I lose? Curse this feeble flesh.
Seize the witch. It's time she told us the truth.
What a horrible way to treat a saint.
Saint, please.
Your mages have met their end, Cornelia. And soon, so will you. Now let me ask you again. What be-
No, long dead, I'm afraid. She killed the husband who kept her from the sweet little daughter she loved so dearly, only to lose her own life at that same daughter's hand.
You can't mean...
Didn't I already tell you? Your stepsister has the answers. So this body has reached its end. How pitifully frail you all are.
Hey, that's right. A good amount of level ups as well.
I'll hesitate.
I need... One step.
I won't.
Decent amount of stuff. Decent amount of stuff, to say the least.
If I seek the truth, I'll have to retrieve it from the Emperor herself. Cornelia said as much before her spirit left this realm. Only a fool would take that temptress at her word. But I do believe there is truth to her claim. Edelgard knows something. The Empire was surely involved in my father's death. And perhaps she was as well.
Hold on, Boar. You owe us all an explanation here. The Emperor is your stepsister?
My apologies.
So if I've got this straight, after you were born, your dad got remarried to her mom?
Correct. Though the truth of my stepmother's background was never revealed to the public, as you can imagine. Of course, all that is in the past now. There is no reason to keep hiding it from my closest allies.
Your Majesty, if I may, I can handle the explanation.
That will no doubt prove faster.
It all started 20 years ago, when a dreadful plague ravaged Ferdiad. King Lambert's wife was among those claimed by its spread. In hopes of bringing an end to the epidemic, the king sought experts from across the land. Scholars, doctors, mages. Among those, it was an imperial scholar by the name of Cornelia who finally turned the page on our suffering and put an end to the pestilence.
Oh yes, I've heard about that. She helped develop many of the districts in the capital as well, didn't she?
It's a little weird to think she's the one who planned out the places we all lived.
They even used to call her a saint. What could have happened to her to make her so... different?
Interestingly enough, she never asked for any kind of reward for her feat. Well, at first. In lieu of any compensation, monetary or otherwise, she requested that we rescue one of her old friends, which is the story of how the late king came to meet his future wife.
I don't get it.
I'm not sure of all the details myself, but I know she was banished from Lambert. Always did have a soft spot for those in need.
I see.
And of course, in the thick of all that, the two developed feelings for each other. It's difficult to say for sure if it was love, but it was something. Anyway, that's all I have.
Looking back on the events now, it's hard to know just how much of it was part of Cornelia's plot. In any case, I must learn more about my stepmother's death. I have no doubt it connects in some manner to the truth about the tragedy. Who was Cornelia working for? And what was Edelgard's role in all of it? If I truly want to know, Well,
You want to get answers from the Emperor of the very region we're at war with?
Of
Is
course.
that even possible? I mean, Edelgard is our enemy. She and her like have stamped the life out of so many of our allies. And we've done the same to hers. I don't see how the two sides could just sit down for a chat after all that.
perhaps not. Make no mistake, she is still our bitter enemy. But I've no other choice. We've extracted all the information we could from the Western Lords. And as Cornelia has departed this world, the Emperor is the only one left we can turn to. Gustav, I'll be leaving reconstruction of the West to you and the Baron.
Understood, Your Majesty. Do you mean to make for Aryan Road?
Here we
Indeed
go.
I do. Even the most impregnable fortress in all Fodlan cannot hold off an onslaught forever. I know not how or when
Now we can
Edelgard
actually
will
help
make
them.
her presence known, but we must hold the Silver Maiden by any means necessary.
Pressure owner. Oh, now for chapter 9.
Azure Gleam.
This is the last chapter of part 1, so this is something I do sort of want to at least get done tonight.
The Kingdom Army crushes the
But we'll see how I
Western
feel.
Lords, and with them, the
But
budding
granted,
Civil War.
I've done a few side
Amidst
things,
the
but for the most part, I've
chaos,
been really cruising through the main
Adrestian
story.
strikes at Aryan Road.
Which has been fun,
Dimitri
but
marches
yeah.
on the fortress city at once and challenges the Emperor herself to save those trapped within the Silver Maiden's walls.
Let's reacquaint ourselves with the situation. Our forces have already pulled out of Arendelle territory and withdrawn to the fortress city of Aryan Road. The same city which finds itself now besieged by the Imperial Army.
Most troubling, Your Majesty.
The Knights of Seros dispatched their very best to the scene, but they find themselves at the sword end of the Emperor's personal guard. Still, the Citadel will not fall easily. The stalemate could continue for some time yet.
Can we really afford to wait, though? Aryan Road's supplies have got to be running thin by now.
If we go without proper preparation, the Imperial Army will simply crush us.
Agreed. We should be using the time we have to strike in a manner most favorable to our situation. What we need to do is sever the Imperial supply chain. Then, overwhelm and exterminate the withering remains of Edelgard's army.
Hold on. You want to win the whole war in one go?
Indeed I do. We have been gifted the opportunity of a lifetime, and I do not intend to let it slip through my fingers. It will be a pincer attack.
I feel the same.
The fortress at the Empire's front, and our battalion at their rear. Even with their larger numbers, we will hold the advantage.
All the more so with the Knights of Seros in charge of defending Aryan Road.
And even if the Emperor herself escapes, we'll have still dealt a huge blow to the Empire's military.
Oh, I feel nervous all of a sudden. I never expected we'd reach a decisive battle like this so soon. Will we truly be able to win?
We'll be fine.
We can do this. I know we can. The terrain here is in our favor. As long as we press that advantage, we'll come out on top.
Let us rally the troops, Your Majesty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Onward to victory.
There we have it. The Empire and the Kingdom
Oh, it's
finally
them.
squaring off in broad daylight. What a fascinating development. And a troubling one.
I am well acquainted with that look of yours, Claude. What could you be scheming this time? If I recall, you made a similar face the other afternoon when we swept aside the Imperial army ourselves.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm just contemplating the fate of the Alliance the only way I know how.
Don't worry about him, Lawrence. He doesn't always look it, but Claude takes this stuff seriously. I promise.
She's right, you know. I'm constantly thinking about our next plan of action. Thankfully, the Empire's turned its beady little eyes away from us for now. It seems they're focusing all their attention on the West. And we owe that title shift to Duke Gloucester's famed betrayal. Thanks to him, we managed to run the Empire clean out of Leicester. But there's more to their strategy shift than that.
Do you speak of the unrest within the kingdom? Such internal struggles would certainly leave them rather defenseless in the wake of an attack. But the situation may change anew at any moment. We mustn't grow complacent. If they emerge victorious against the kingdom, it is difficult to imagine what course of action the Imperial army would take next.
Yeah. Whatever happens in this battle, it'll shape the future of Fodlan for years to come. I might be brilliant, but even I'm having trouble predicting who's gonna come out on top. But whoever it is, I bet anything we'll need to strike a deal to keep them at bay. I guess we should be ready for either outcome.
Hey, Curry. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, and Lawrence, I'll be
Just
asking
making
all
progress
sorts
in
of
this
little
game at the
favors
moment.
from you, so plan on being busy for a long while.
Guess what? What's up?
If needs must,
Hope
I
your
would
week's
do
been well, though.
anything for the Alliance.
We can't stand in the crossfire between the Kingdom and the Empire forever. It's high time the Alliance grabbed the reins of history and started steering in our own direction.
Finally Platinum Bloodborne? Nice. I assume it's a challenging one because Souls-like and all. But nice, though. These support conversations available, and I can talk with a lot of people.
Do you have a moment? You have my thanks.
Graham and Moon are easy. Killing your hair, the Praetorian Queen. I have no idea who they are, but I assume it took a lot of work, which, regardless, nice. Yeah, hope your week's been well though, Curry. I'm just trying to make as much progress as I can this week, or today, with Fire Emblem 3 hopes.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Okay, you two can talk.
What lovely weather. Morning walks really are the best. Is that Ash? I thought it was you. What are you doing out and about so early?
Morning, Annette. I've been teaching some of the townspeople how to read and write, as well as some basic math skills. We were all so into it, we didn't notice the time slipping away, and now it's suddenly morning.
Wow, that's so good of you, Ash. What made you decide to do that?
When I went into town earlier, I found a merchant selling medicine at outrageous prices. But people were all snapping it up without even questioning it. Well, I couldn't just stand by and watch it happen. So I called a couple folks over to show them the math. A few more people came over, and then a few more. And before I knew it, I found myself becoming their teacher.
That is so you.
But seriously, I think it's amazing. If you ever decide to break out the chalk, you can hit.
Really? I enjoy.
Well, they are too Speaking of.
Yes, I'll. Lenata.
What does that mean?
Well, there's no universe, so you have to find. We also.
I suppose. I mean,
most of the. I want to. Oh, I want to.
That's incredible.
Okay, cool. Alright, now the do and the nuts. So it basically one being a teacher-like thing.
Annette,
Oh, to do. So here's my problem.
that is a hero's relic.
Yep, it's called Crush, but it's really, really heavy. Plus,
It does even without its power as a relic. No armor can possibly stand against such weight.
sounds like I need to build up some muscle then. That's probably gonna take
Yeah,
a
I'm
while,
done with that.
Too bad I'm not already as big and tall as you.
You might not be able to change your stature, but physique isn't everything.
You know, I think I've heard my father say the same thing. And if that's the case, I'd like to try a few things.
Very well.
Thanks. Though, on second thought, I probably shouldn't go around swinging a relic at you.
I often do my training with a large bag of rocks.
That could work.
Use your entire body, Annette. If you only use your arms, you'll be sent spinning.
Okay, like this?
Exactly.
Whew, what a workout. Still, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. Thanks to
Glad to be of service.
I wasn't sure I'd ever be able to wield something like a hero's relic. But you gave me the motivation to try. I'm gonna use this puppy to keep everyone safe. Just you watch.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Huh?
Okay. So, okay, because you helped her out. Not bad. Anyways, activities.
Care to make yourself useful?
Might as well.
I've got nothing to worry about.
Let's. Ooh. Whew. Viewers, we all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Eh, cool, sure.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Stuck with you again? Fine, let's get this over with.
Indeed. We should finish this quickly for both of our sakes.
Hey, perfect.
What do you
And yet...
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself
Who
useful?
else can I do it with? Sure, you two.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Let's go, Dedu. We'll make short work of this.
Indeed we will.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Actually, is there anything I can
We all
eat?
must do our fair share.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
It's fine.
This is heavenly.
Ah!
Come back whenever you're hungry.
So for let's do the one available, aka these two, and then I'll continue doing the battles, and then we'll wrap up before.
How long are you going to keep?
But we'll see how long it takes for me to wrap up.
Let me guess. You're in a tizzy about how best to make use of the church's forces. Well, knock it off. A good leader knows when to let their vassals do the worrying for them.
Is that why you left your uncle in charge of House Fraldarius?
Yes. Though I've been returning to the territory the moment any issues arise with his governance.
And your mother? Is she in good health? I imagine it's difficult to manage all the family squabbles on her own.
Oh, she's fine. She's good at that sort of thing. I suggest you focus on your own issues for once, instead of worrying about everyone else.
I'm not sure that's possible. Oh, but that does remind me. I hear the Knights wanted to hold a joint training session.
Forget it. You'll never change. I'd tell you to stop brooding so much, but I'd be wasting my breath.
I cannot afford to lose this war, Felix. I must protect the kingdom. I must avenge the fallen.
Whatever it takes.
Each day, we draw ever closer to those who pulled the actual strings.
Alright, we'll see how much I do along the way here. We shall see.
Middle-rank conspirators. But it isn't enough.
You are a book with one chapter and no ending. What will you do when you actually have this revenge of yours?
I don't know. But if I can quell their grief and their hate, it will be enough. Do you? After all, I saw Glenn die.
That's enough. I don't hate. They didn't die for your sake.
But surely they didn't want.
I told you to quit brooding and eat.
Yes.
Ching. Anyway, I might as well just continue for now.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
So honestly, not too much. So I might as well do this, because why not? Anyways, I don't want to stay up for too late, just because I do have festival fights tomorrow. And a few other errands to do beforehand.
The same holy artifact.
But it shouldn't take too long, otherwise.
If we could retrieve it.
Unfortunately, the air and as the Knights of Seros cannot spare any personnel, I certainly cannot.
But you are not alone.
You will not, Flame.
That ship is long since sailed.
Perhaps.
I will be.
Shush.
I have already.
I see.
I did. Oh, and you need not worry.
Well, that is not my worry. If something unforeseen, if we
You speak of the church.
Is now a good time, Lady Ray?
Of course.
What are you? Yeah.
Hey,
I had a feeling
Shaz.
you wouldn't like this.
Have I finished the house for? I've only did the Blue Lions route back then. But Three Hopes has been a good time.
It felt kind of weird.
A little
I'm real
simpler
sorry
and
if I
such,
overstepped.
obviously because it's a Dynasty Warrior style game.
Hey,
But
if
it's
you feel
fun.
like you can't trust me on this one.
King Dimitri, if you are prepared.
I have heard.
Then it is.
Don't worry about paying me. I know things. I may be a mercenary, but the kingdom. Besides,
in that case,
afraid I can't.
Our destiny was once, sadly.
Excellent, Lady Rhea.
Easy, Flame. I will. And I'm glad to. Cyril. Yeah.
Where's the Blue Lions though?
Seth certainly seems
I've watched
worried about you.
I've watched a few people do the Golden Deer route.
Oh.
And I've just looked up the Black Eagles and other routes that are a thing. You know, maybe I should level this character up. So, let's do that real quick. But otherwise, I'm really just trying to get through the main story as soon as I can. Well, not to a point where like I have to finish it before any other game. It's just more so just to get this done and focus on other things after. It's nothing too crazy for me, but this game is fun though.
They say.
Also uses Sunny as well.
A new.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Okay, now we should be able to do that, whatever that is, with those two. But we should be fine.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
So let's do this. And let's fight. Shouldn't take too long, but we shall see.
My brother has been captured? Oh, how simply awful!
Sorry for not stopping, but I promise we'll save him. Yeah. All right.
The bandits are blocking all of the paths. But which one even leads to my brother?
I vote we take them all out. We'll find the one that leads to Sedek eventually.
Whenever it comes to you, dear Flame, Seteth completely loses his composure.
Yes, it truly is rather embarrassing.
Appreciate the help, but I was actually surprised you came with us. Why did you anyway?
Honestly, I don't know the church types very well, and this seemed like a good chance to fix that.
Here we go. Okay.
How sad that this land should be forsaken.
Okay, this really should not take too long with how things are going. At least this mission. And the rest. But we'll see how everything else goes. We shall see. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay. Just to get this over with.
Now we can move forward again. Hold fast, Seteth. We are coming for you.
Well, I'm moving forward. I get what you're doing.
I fear for Seteth if anything should happen to you.
I'll tear you apart.
There we go. Anyways, I have no plans to really replay this or do the other routes. One route's good enough for me personally. But like I said, I am having a good time so far though. Hopefully it stays like that for the rest of the game too. But we'll see how things go. We shall see.
Brother, we found you.
My apologies. I had hoped to scout the enemy and secure a clear path for you.
Both of your celebrations are premature. We still have to deal with these brigands.
Oh, where the hell is Blaine though?
I will give it my all. Please support them.
At least they found Seteth at least.
You're hurt, brother. Allow me to heal you.
Now, let us uproot these bandits and locate the Holy Ark.
Okay. Okay, one man carry.
We will get some information out of them in the process.
Lady Rhea is so powerful. Does she even need me protecting her?
Don't worry, she does.
Sorry to worry you, friend. I am better.
Now, leave the rest to me. I shall protect you.
On to the next one.
You have done so well.
Okay. Come on. Okay. Anyway, we're just making it to one of those side things of this game at the moment, but I'm probably going to be more focused on actually doing the battles. Well, I've actually been focused on the battles already with this game, but I'm probably going to be more focused on getting through this battlefield just because this is the final chapter before something important, I believe. In the base game anyway, or in the first half of the game. We're at that point, so ideally I would like to finish this tonight. Finish that part tonight. But we'll see how it goes. We shall see. Yes, we did.
Do not lose hope. The artifact's value would be lost on one such as him.
We're gonna do the damage as well.
A sacred item has been hidden in this land. Do you know aught about it?
Huh? I don't know nothing about nobody. Take this!
Have you seen any ancient items nearby?
Actually, I heard there's a shield or something if you go further in.
Oh, a shield?
That must be the holy artifact Saint Seros and Great Emperor Wilhelm hid away. Let us be off.
We know where to look for it now. We must hurry and see what we can find.
Setith or I should be able to spot it.
Oh, is it time to enter those area? Cool. I've only had a horse, but this is fine.
Indek once had a workshop in this mountain hamlet, though there is no sign of it anymore.
So much time has passed that all has withered and faded. I can only hope the shield itself remains intact.
Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot about was actually Mario Kart 8, which, I don't know that many, aside from Phil, that really has played it, but I did see the changes they made for that game, which I was not expecting some of the changes with the whole bagging of items, and certain card parts being buffed. Which, granted, I'm playing the game casually for the most part, so it doesn't really apply to me. But it wasn't something I was expecting, personally. But I think that's pretty cool, though. Even if it does screw over the competitive players, which I'm really curious to see how things will go from there.
Shall we?
Here we go. Here we go again. Damn, this is OP. Way too OP. Oh, third one.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Amazing! Your power has exceeded my wildest expectations.
Lady Rhea, I found some kind of shield. Could this be the one?
Unfortunately, no. But it must be nearby.
Ah, here it is.
Oh, we found it. Cool.
This is indeed the shield crafted by Indek for Keyhole, and later passed to Great Emperor Wilhelm himself.
It was made for, Saint Keyhole? Amazing.
Paladin appeared? Okay, we'll take him on.
Oi, hold on! You lot can't just waltz in here and take my shield? Out of the way! I shot you now!
Lord Shield, huh?
You know nothing of its true value, and greed is all that motivates you. Come,
I shall rid you of that impulse.
Okay. Oh, it's still alive. And why not? Mm-hmm. Oh, they're down here. Okay. I'll be ready too, because this is gonna be a beating.
This shield should have belonged to people, but Saros...
That was 1,000 years ago. Great Emperor Wilhelm is long gone as well.
Who are you people?
Okay. There we go.
May you
There
find
we go.
peace with the goddess.
Fine work, everyone. Let us head back.
Mm-hmm. Damn, an hour 40. Time really does fly by, to say the least.
I won't let myself stop here.
I should still be able to get through this chapter, though. Beforehand, but we'll see.
We successfully drove out the bandits and recovered the whole... I must thank you all for your help.
So, it is act. Oh, right. You are well informed. Many people mistakenly believe. In truth, most were forged by Indek.
It is said that
Okay.
this one, the Okine Shield, was created by Indek.
They were such good friends. Or so I once read.
Indeed. But Saros decided to gift the shield to the first Emperor of Adrestia instead. Do you know who that was?
It was, yeah, let's see if Cyril knows.
It was... Vil something, right?
Wilhelm Paul Rasfeld, the only person to hold the title of Great Emperor in the history of Adrestia. At first, he merely ruled over Enbar, but then Saros imparted the revelation of the goddess upon him. In the blink of an eye, he forged an empire
Hold the title of something.
and raised an army to unite the
Something.
war-torn land
Yeah,
of
theory.
His battle raged for decades. Much blood was
I
shed.
mean, this is a side thing anyway, so to be fair, I'm not paying attention too much to this.
Saros and the four saints fought beside the Empire at
But yeah.
this time.
Which, Did you...
Don't use my ignorance to feel better about yourself.
Finally, having achieved his chief, Wilhelm continued. Like Heian, he relinquished this
Rhea's
shield
really
to
shady.
Saros. And together, they returned.
Then
Not
it lay
surprised.
forgotten for over 1,000 years.
Not surprised.
1,000 years? It doesn't look anywhere near that old.
That is because Uncle Indek was so skilled. In fact, he was the finest blacksmith who ever lived.
Uncle?
I mean Saint Indek. They call him Uncle in some fables.
Alas, they forget here. We also recovered the Archbishop.
Just as great Emperor Wilhelm once used this shield to defeat the wicked. I pray you.
I'm just immersed.
I see. An index super all these things. I am certain
I can accept.
see that you do.
Okay, so I got a shield. Okay. And I got this to do. Which... really isn't a whole lot for me to do, but... okay, yeah, I say I'm just really gonna go through mostly the battles I can. So, we'll just do whatever we can at this point.
I won't let you down.
Understood.
I'll do what I need to.
Okay. And here we go again. Here we
Let's
go.
earn our keep. They're not taking this from us.
We can still fight our way out of this.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Let's begin.
It's time.
Somewhere up here?
Let's move out. I'll do my best. I'm a little...
I can still fight. Not yet.
Okay. That will help out Ash.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Resistance is futile.
Okay.
Let's begin.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Okay. 2 down. 4 more to go.
Retreat!
Going for it.
Out of the way!
Resistance is futile.
Okay.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee. All would be lost if I were to die here.
Now we can take care of this as well.
Not sure how, but it worked.
Too easy.
Yeah, that's a lot of enemies cleared. By my own standards.
I'll give it 1,000%. You'll have to take things from here.
I'm unstoppable.
Great.
Okay.
Let's keep it up.
Sorry, I gotta fall back.
Okay.
In a bad spot.
What the? Are you guys still struggling? Wait, Diddy, what the hell are you doing?
It's time.
No mercy.
Okay. Hmm.
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Hmm. How's it go about this?
You hear? Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Take the torches tonight and claim victory. Here, Chef, you do something about that.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay.
That should do it.
Let's go, Ash. She definitely is. Is it going? Mostly going. On chapter 9 at the moment, the final chapter before a certain thing happens in the game, whatever that is. The rest are just going through the motion in the meantime, which is fun. But yeah. Hope you're getting that game playing well, by the way, today. Because I did tune in when you were playing it earlier. Okay.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Thank the goddess it
Take a
worked.
breather.
Okay.
What's next? My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Okay.
I'm glad you're fighting with us, not against us. The thought
Damn.
of going up against you in battle is terrifying.
Ooh, we did it.
Ooh, S-Rank as well.
There is little.
Good job, good job, team. Okay, take care of that. Of course, she's going further away.
That's so. Hey!
So, what do you think?
Anyways, let's just look and see what I can do here. Hopefully something.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Anyways, what can I expand? Ideally, I really just need one thing at the moment, but...
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Hmm. I need this as well. But, what else do I need? Oh, Tactics Academy. I need 2 more of this. Beginner Combat Manual.
Let me know if I may be
Which at least I did get one, but it's so hard to find. It really is hard to find, in my
Which
opinion.
battlefield are you headed to?
Let's get the commoner and their allies. Commoner is routed.
I can do this.
And let's save here, and I'll be right back. I actually need to use the bathroom real quick. Not gonna play any ads though, so shouldn't be too long, but regardless, BRB everyone. I'm back. Anyways, hopefully business as usual. Hopefully we don't take too long to get through it, the rest of this, but we shall see. But that's it, let's start this fight.
The fight starts now.
Well, I never really got to finish my whole thing with
So stay on your toes.
Nick Brawl 2, but
I know we'll get a chance to turn things around.
like I said, the game looks dope. Or, it looks way better than the first game. Not that I'm particularly interested in it myself,
Shout, I'll provide assistance.
but the game does Definitely looks like an improvement in comparison to before.
I'll give it 1,000. I'll back you up.
Let's begin.
Just the more I watch other players play it, the more I was just like, I'll pass. But like I said, still looks like an improvement nonetheless. Okay. At the very least, it definitely looks like a more completed game compared to before, when it was clear it was sort of rushed. Dude, what are you doing? Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that all we've got?
I defy you. This doesn't look good.
Okay.
Not sure how, but it worked.
Take a breather.
So the dude and
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Let's begin.
I'll have you go up here.
Let's put this to good use.
I'll escort this commoner. Okay. There we go.
I face my comrades after this.
It's a net tap. Allow me.
Not a problem.
Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, things are going though, man.
I'll do it.
All would be lost if I were to die here. Not quite.
Oh. Mission successful. Oh well, so much for the side mission. It's fine. It is fine. Anyway, this time I'm not gonna try to like force myself to get S rank if I don't need to, because like I said, I just want to get through these battles tonight. I'll do whatever I can in the meantime.
Yes. Orion Road's defensive capabilities have weakened considerably.
Do you still doubt me, Your Majesty?
Oh, it's this
After I
guy.
was so kind to sell you that delicious little tip about the secret passage.
I still can't believe Yuri's a guy, though.
Sneaky little whelp. I never uttered a word of that to you.
No, but the Count did.
Despite how he
Be
looks.
sharing under what circumstances, though.
No hate or anything, just
I cannot
man.
overstate what a boon it is to have members of House Row aiding us
The way he
during our
can
siege
bait.
of the Silver Maiden.
He can pretty much bait people thinking he's a girl, which
Though it's truly a
is
shame
pretty
we could not
convincing.
stop the kingdom from reclaiming your territory.
But that's besides the point.
The fault is mine. Such stumbles would never have occurred had I not faltered on the Leicester front. Count Rowe swore his allegiance to the Empire, yet our failure in battle granted our enemy free reign of his land.
Which is exactly why we've come to take it back. The internal strife plaguing the kingdom leaves them nigh defenseless. We cannot let this opportunity pass us by.
Indeed. Hubert would never let us hear the end of it, were we to overlook this chance. At least he finds himself busy with the Alliance for now.
Your Majesty, we've received word that the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to Arian Road. Few in number as their force may be, they are still some of the finest knights
something
in
else
all
I
the
gotta
continent,
mention.
and well suited to a
I'm gonna
defensive struggle.
cancel. You never played his DLC? Bro, you didn't even play the DLC either. Don't you dare try to cancel me over that.
I suggest we settle this matter at once, before the kingdom's main army arrives to further bolster their fortification.
I've just only seen images online and maybe some trailers.
Lord Gwendol, Yuri,
But yeah.
this is why your actions will be so vitally important to our effort.
Yes, Your Majesty. Preparations are already complete. Follow me. I will escort you to the passageway.
Oh, I misread the second sentence. My bad. My bad.
As long as I receive my pay, you'll get whatever effort your gold can buy.
But that was just my initial impressions when I saw him a while
I will not
ago.
allow things to end like this.
When the DLC was unveiled, which I still don't understand the whole story with him.
Never flagging
Alongside
your
his
duty to
group,
that wretched
but
Count.
shrugs.
I suppose House Rowe must want its territory back quite badly, considering the fortune they were.
I see you've not lost that insolent mouth of yours. You should have refused the offer if you found it distasteful.
Hidden group. Yeah, I know there's like another faction of the sorts, but
I enjoyed dealing
I
with
don't know
that
much about
decrepit
the
old
story
fool as well
otherwise.
as you did. But he still paved my path into the academy. I've never liked the thought of owing him a favor, and this will finally settle our account.
Yuri.
What is it, old man?
I pray.
Do what you will. I only pray you find a suitable place to breathe
Damn.
your last.
Okay, so I could do this if I want, but we'll do it after we do these other fights. Yeah, I'll do some other the rest of these fights before actually going to proceed with the main mission and such. Oh yeah, something I also forgot to say. So, yesterday I did practice Street Fighter 6 and all, but I did watch a movie that came to Netflix yesterday. Resident Evil Death Island, which I could have watched that anywhere else. I did almost buy it at one point, but I just waited for it to be on Netflix to actually get it. Which, I guess for me, I'm personally glad I did. Which overall, it was a fun movie. I wouldn't say it's like the best movie I've ever seen or anything. But I had a good time with it.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Like, I think it takes place after Resident Evil 5 because Jill's rescued and all. After being brainwashed and all.
I carry a little of everything here.
But yeah, overall, it doesn't really blow you. It didn't really blow me away or anything. Not to mention.
Hope to see you again soon.
Not to mention. The protagonist or the antagonist slash villain of the movie. He was pretty lame, unfortunately.
What in the world?
Which, well, just for spoilers. Which, granted, I assume most people probably wouldn't care about otherwise. Basically, the antagonist is just someone who was sent to Operation Raccoon City to help extract people from there when the virus broke out and such. Surprise, surprise. And then most of his unit was bitten, and he and only one, the villain at the time, and one other person were forced to eliminate the entire squad, which the villain was really
Let us be off.
against, obviously, but the other person knew he had to, which he did for most of them, except he did get bitten by one of them. So then, now it was at that point, the villain, or the soon-to-be villain at the time,
I feel like I can...
was forced to kill his friend at this point. And then he said he's been feeling guilty of having to do that and all that, so yeah.
Procedure must... You have my gratitude.
Well, that's pretty much the whole villain's purpose, to infect everyone.
In my prime, I always used to love engaging the enemy face to face. But as the years pass... To summarize...
I was hoping to keep it engaging and
I
all.
encouraged Felix to pursue the path of the blue. Yes, I see.
It's really but overall, the movie was more of a fan service thing for those that follow Resident Evil, or at least know the characters. Which, like I said, it's a fun movie. I wouldn't say it's anything crazy, though. It's fun. Which is really all I cared about.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Glad I didn't buy it, though.
Time to go.
For House Fraldarius.
Let's earn our keep.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to sweep you clean off the battlefield.
It could have been something special, but I guess it's better than the live action stuff they've made for Resident Evil.
Everyone, advance!
Let the battle begin.
Disease and the Imperial Army.
retreat is a vital strategy.
Here we go.
We must act now. Before, let us see what we can.
The stronghold's ours.
Okay, who's next? Watch. Here we go.
Enemy down.
Sorry, I shouldn't stare.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Javana? You'll be fine. And you're doing fine as well. I'll be clearing as many as I can on my side, though. Oh yeah, and also something else that I sort of discovered a little more recently. So there's this YouTuber named Yang who I do like watching his videos time to time whenever I feel like it or need something to pass the time. But I only learned like last year he was also a voice actor, which I don't think he's done too many things. I know. Well, he did a character in Trails. He's done a few characters in. He's done a character in JoJo's, I think. And he's done some. And he did the DLC, the final boss, or he voiced the final boss of the DLC for Lost Judgment. However, I know he also got picked, or he got casted to do.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make sure
I know he
work
was
of this.
casted to do Kiryu from Yakuza,
You know what they say
which
about
is
playing
pretty
with
big for him
fire.
to say the least. I thought it was pretty dope, despite
This is all my fault.
what some people were thinking of,
That was practically a
or how
stroke
some
through
people
the
don't really like the idea. But granted, I haven't really played many of the Yakuza games. I've only played one now that I think about it.
I do hope we'll make this fun.
We can overcome any hardship, including.
Which I actually got to meet Young at Anime Impulse as well, so that felt like a pleasure to meet him personally, since he was already a YouTuber I enjoyed watching already. And yeah.
This one.
I like the stuff I've listened to him so far, by the way. Or the few things he did, I actually enjoyed listening to him. Personally. With that said, I did get to listen to a bit of his Kiryu. His take on Kiryu. Which, I'll have to admit, I don't think the voice... Oh. I have no problem with Young Ye being the voice actor and all, but at least from what I listened to from...
I'll give it a leave it. Hurry up and help me, you fools!
At least from what I listened to so far of Kiryu, I will admit, I don't think Young Ye is like a bad voice actor all of a sudden just because of this. But if I'm being honest, I don't think his voice really fits what I think of Kiryu at the moment. Which granted, I still probably need to listen to more of Kiryu in general.
Retreat is a vital strategy.
But
A feeble and ultimately futile resistance.
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back. Thank the goddess it worked. Looks like that's it from us.
but yeah, I did see a clip comparing his previous English dub and his voice currently, which I think the off-putting part at the moment is just the fact that
Well fought,
Kiryu, Kiryu now really just sounds like Young Ye, which I know it's Young Ye doing him, but this is something that just feels odd listening to Kiryu through his voice, but maybe it'll just take a bit for me to still get used to his voice and all, possibly. Honestly, I'm not sure, but it definitely sounds off to me personally. Which, yeah, I don't think he's like doing a terrible I don't think it's like the worst thing ever. It just doesn't really fit what I see for Kiryu currently. Which, maybe there are other lines that'll be better. Who knows, though. Anyways, a few more missions done.
Greetings.
Cool.
What?
Raise their magic. Yeah, I might as well do this. Why not? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do this. We'll do the other areas that have fights. And I'll probably do the last fight in this fight before the end of the chapter, and then call it a stream most likely.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to sweep you clean off the battlefield.
Let me at him.
I'll do what I can.
Surrender!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I'll give it 1,000. I'll back you up.
Surrender!
On my way. Another one, I see.
Hear you loud and clear.
Good job. Good job.
I'm ever
Oh yeah, Phil. I forgot to also mention, JB finally worked on it. Well, I didn't see all of it, but he was working on his under his sheet guide today, which honestly, who knows how much it'll help you considering he does some pretty advanced stuff. Maybe there's some basics you can understand, but I did see some complicated stuff, including safe jump setups and such. But he did work on it today on stream. I see.
Not a problem.
But just a heads up, is all.
This stronghold will fall.
Surrender!
Seriously, I think it'll be worth watching JB's Rishi guide, all things considered, which, speaking of that, what's the need to actually watch JB's Jamie guide?
We did it.
That I still need to watch.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Which I'm sure a good amount of it will still hold up just because he still uses Jamie on the side too as well. He's just mostly on Rashid otherwise, currently. Not that I play him anyways.
You won't lose, no matter what.
Not a problem.
Who will be facing you next?
I gotta keep up with you.
This is nothing.
I'm not finished.
Okay, if I don't get S rank here, it's whatever. Hopefully it doesn't hinder me though. Hopefully.
Was on our side today.
Ah. Needed more kills, and I need to be faster, but it's fine.
The more I'm...
But making progress, though. Okay, might as well see what I can expand though in the meantime. Alright, so let's take care of this first. Oh yeah, and then also, I guess just to mention, well, actually I don't think I mentioned it at all today, so. Regarding streams this weekend,
Greetings.
don't expect any streams. So, if I do stream, it probably would be on Sunday at best. Which even then, that just depends. That also depends on how tired I am after my tournament on tomorrow.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
But we shall see.
Everything has its use.
Oh well, what can I expand? Not that I think it really matters, because I'm really just cruising at the moment.
Allow me to assist
Feel
with
all
any
this?
matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of
Cool.
further service.
Welcome back, Malin. Just doing a few other skirmishes before actually finishing this chapter and calling it a stream.
You headed to.
Hmm. I'll do this one, but finish units and do some Mario 3D World. Some Mario 3D World co-op. Just chilling out? Ah, nice, nice. Always nice to chill after doing a couple things on stream. Which,
I can fight as well.
Oh yeah, and just curious, Malin, but how's progress on Fairy Tail going? I assume you're still taking your time a bit slowly and such. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to back out. We can get into it right now. Because I remember, like, you mentioned you finished up episode 8 or something, I think. But I hope that's been going well, though.
The fight starts now.
Ready, everyone?
I'll give it 1,000%. Time to push up. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make... Let's...
I will give it my... Please
move.
Okay.
We can win this.
You ended up finishing episode 9? Ooh, nice. So like you're at the point where like you finished that mini arc when after Urza and Gray joined the party, I believe.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Okay, gotcha. You want your lounge if anything that's allowed, sadly. Yeah, unfortunately not. The only thing you could really do, if anything, is probably you'd have to do like a watch party on Twitch, but that's only available for people with Prime, which I assume you have, but unfortunately everyone else that wants to watch also needs to do Prime. But if anything, you could also Discord stream as well. But that's probably the extent you'd be able to do it with. Here's from where it goes from here. You're in for a good one, nonetheless. You are in for a good one.
Not knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
This battle will make a fine stage for my...
Hopefully Annette's doing fine. Okay, yeah, she's doing fine. Things like you need Lucy emotes? Ooh, that'd be a good one. That would be a good one.
We're in bad shape over here.
Beat the assassin and rescue the bishop. Sylvain, you can do that. I'm not sure if I'll even do any emails relating to Fairy Tail, but I'm at least grateful for getting into it and playing the game on stream. As well as being the English 2 or 3 of the English voice actors and actresses of it as well.
You'll have to take things from here.
So I'm grateful for that at least. Because, well, I really only got into Fairy Tail because there was one English voice actress I wanted to meet of the group that was there. Which that was the main reason why I started Fairy Tail in the first place, but watching it from beginning to end, I'm really happy I did start on it after all this time.
The stronghold's out.
Let me at him. Stand back.
Here.
Not a problem.
You can take this now.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Watch.
This stronghold will fall.
You can definitely do a lot of these things, to say the least. With everything that happens in the anime with her.
Wish that...
You'll have to take things from here.
The sweet taste of success.
But realistically though, if I were to do an emote of a character from Fairy Tail,
They knew what they were getting into.
I would want one of either Urza or Gray, since those were two of my favorites. Obviously when they got edited, and a lot of other things that happened throughout. Those two, alongside a few others, end up being my favorites. From Fairy Tail, personally. Which one of the one one of my favorites? You haven't met said character yet. And it's probably one you're gonna dislike for a good amount of time. Probably.
Wish this wasn't.
But I would say this said character was pretty much, once we got to a part in the anime, it pretty much made me think, okay, yeah, I have to 100% stick with Fairy Tail now. No doubt about it. Support cell? Okay, cool.
From the slimy depths of the swamp they rise, great beasties of every shape and size. They dance in a ring and... No, that's not right. Their slime they fling and... Huh? Who's there?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Are you getting in a little choir practice there?
Oh, it's you, Sylvain. Were you listening that whole time?
Pretty much. I must say, that song's super creepy. I mean, creative.
Dang.
You're the only person I know who could think of something like that.
I feel like you were about to use another word there.
Nope. Great song. Top notch. A+. Are you going to perform it soon?
I was actually gonna sing it for everyone later tonight. I came up with the lyrics and tune myself. And now that I'm finished, I can perform it loud and proud.
And it's a song about swamp beasties. Did I hear that part right?
And what's wrong with swamp beasties?
Nothing in particular. It's just that if you're gonna sing it in front of everyone, maybe it should be, I don't know, relatable? I mean, swamp beasties are so beastie. Wouldn't
No
it be better
comment,
with
though.
a puppy or a baby sheep or something cute like that?
No comment.
I see what you're saying. Cute animals, cute animals. Oh, what about bears? Huge ones.
Yeah, I guess huge bears are better than beasties. I mean, they are pretty cute when they're not trying to tear your face off. Okay, that's good. Except I'm pretty sure bears don't live in swamps. So if you switch it up, it should probably be about giant bears dancing in the woods.
That is the most adorable thing I've ever heard. Are you secretly a professional songwriter, Sylvain?
Absolutely not. In fact, I feel like I should apologize for butting in with ideas when...
Oh, don't apologize. If it helps make it a song everyone will enjoy, I'm glad we're close enough for you to give your honest opinion.
Well, I've never been one to ignore hardworking girls like you. Wait, what's with the look? Did you...
Yep. Your suggestions gave me all the inspiration I needed.
Impressive.
Can't wait to
why
see
don't you
it.
sing it for me?
Sylvain, no.
Of course! I'm sure you'll love it. From the forest they appear, a sleuth of bears with cute round ears. They dance in a ring and enjoy the beats, but tonight they'll feast on meaty treats.
That actually might be more creepy somehow. But hey, maybe writing weird songs is a talent all of its own. At the very least, they're great at distracting me from real-life worries. Thanks, Annette.
Well, at least we maxed this out. Oh, I need to get these two up at some point. Okay, what can I expand, though?
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Not yet. I wanted to expand a little bit, but I think I'll just do the final battle after this.
Allow me to assist with any matter.
Because there's not much I really need to do.
Let me know if I may be of
So, yeah. Let's just finish this chapter, part of the game. Because we should be good. Hopefully. Because I don't really care too much about the side stuff at this point. Saving of the Silver Maiden. And here we go.
Bring your company over to the Western Wall. I'll defend the interior myself.
Who's Shamir?
Yes, Lady Catherine.
Been a while since I've had the pleasure of watching you work, Catherine. I could say the same of you. It's been, what, 2 years now since you left the Knights? You picked some time for a reunion. The kingdom called and I answered. That's it. Besides...
What? If you got words for me, then spit them out.
Words, huh? You know, I wasn't sure what to expect when I heard there was an ex-bandit playing general over here. But your orders are precise, and you have some serious tactical know-how. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were a trained leader. Sometimes even bandits have great commanders. Not often, but I've seen it happen.
Our lands were always under siege by Srang forces. Got defense strategies practically beaten into me when I was a little kid.
You really are the former heir to House Gautier, then. I heard a lot about you when I was a kid myself. I'd always hoped to spar with you one day. Never thought you'd end up disowned.
Cram it. I'm the one who cut ties with that rotten house of mine.
Dang.
You've done well to stay alive since.
Yeah, because I've got a purpose now. I'm gonna show the world that if I act all proper, even a crestless loser like me can accomplish whatever he wants. Ugh, made me sick to my stomach hearing that drivel. Even sicker coming from some weak-willed king with a crest who's been spoon-fed his whole life.
Yet here you are, fighting in his army. And well at that.
Yeah, turns out the king's not the only weak-willed one around here. You know what they said to me? That I wasn't going to be held back by crests anymore. That the only thing tying me down now was my own past mistakes. Now look at me, square at the top of a squad full of crest bearers and none alike. But ridiculous as it sounds, part of me's actually come to like it.
Lady Catherine, our enemies are within the fortress, but all of the gates were sealed.
This is Aryan Road we're talking about. There's probably more than a few hidden passageways we're not aware of in here. The former lord of this fortress, Count Rowe, fell in battle, but I doubt he was the only one familiar with the secrets of its construction. Then we'll have to fight them off until reinforcements arrive. I will...
We don't even know how many of them there are yet. Looks like I'm finally settling my debts.
Such a bleak outlook will only consign you and your soldiers to defeat.
Why, you... A fortress like this has always got a secret passage. There's only a few places it could be.
The fighting has reached Aryan Road's inner walls. The enemy must have entered through some unknown route. I'm glad they're already in. Just means more chances to show what I can do.
I appreciate your confidence. Is everyone prepared? Today, and I will be depending on each and every
Here
one
we go.
to do it.
Finally.
Now, with me.
Defeat Aryan Road, the fortress city. Catherine is rooted. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Yuri. I don't really know you. Couldn't care less. This works. Lock gates. Classes lock touch can open gates by interacting with them. Okay.
I can depart at once.
Pretty good. I think this can work, honestly. Let's save, and then we'll get this battle over with. Here we go.
Please hurry, Your Majesty. The enemy used a secret passage to infiltrate the fortress, and have already engaged Catherine and her unit.
And let us help them at once. We cannot afford failure here. Aryan Road is too valuable.
So they really did find a back way in. Seems like the main gate's still closed. Thankfully, the controls aren't too far off.
There we go.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll give it 1,000.
They station units around the controls for the gate. We'll need to fight our way past them if we're to have any hope of opening it.
Man, this theme never gets old.
Let us take this stronghold.
Spotted me.
Never gets old.
Guess I've lost a step.
That's...
Shamir?
Mir, we must assist her.
I feel...
This is where I die, huh? Not the most comfortable place for me to sleep.
I can't do much at the moment, unfortunately.
We must help her at once.
But I'm definitely saving her as soon as I can. There we go.
Stand back. Take a breather. Stand back.
I'm gonna go aid Ingrid. Because we need to take that stronghold ASAP. Okay. Here we go.
Begin the operation.
Yeah, we got the main gate open.
Begin the operation.
That should clear.
I will give it my all.
Clear our way into the fortress.
Now we save her. I got Isham here.
Surprised you came for me. I guess I should return the favor.
You're finished. Not your day, huh? Try again tomorrow. We're Kingdom forces. Quick, request reinforcements from the main army.
Not a problem. I've got this. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Stop the messengers! If they send in more troops, we'll never reach the main hall.
Got you! You're finished.
Okay.
Not your day, huh? Try again tomorrow.
Nice.
You're safe here. Please, go.
Begin the operation.
Rest. You can leave this to us.
Appreciate it. I owe you one.
Yay, we rescued Shamir.
The Gautier brats, huh? Don't tell me you actually want to fight. It's not
I'm a lot more than some stupid family name. I'll knock his teeth out.
But isn't someone feisty? Fine. Show me what you can do.
Juan and Gwendol are fighting. It's probably for the best that I don't go help him, honestly.
We can't abandon him either. Let us open this
this gate. Courage to McFarlane.
Okay.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll let you take care of them then.
I'll do my best.
Ash, on the other hand.
I'm a little nervous about this. So we have to open this gate before we can open the one at the main hall? That's annoying.
True to its fame, the Silver Maiden's arsenal is robust indeed.
Damn. 25,000? 2,500? I didn't even realize. But yeah, this game, nothing too complicated, but it's a fun game in my opinion. Like, nowhere close to being my favorite game of the year, but I'm having fun though. But the main game again. I might as well age play. I got you playing.
Let's take it for ourselves.
There we go.
Not your day, huh? Try again tomorrow.
I've only had locksmith though. Oh.
Begin the operation.
I will give it my all. I shall do my...
Begin the operation. I have your back.
Man, you should be fine, Ash. We'll have to go the long way. As well as the way that actually hurts. Oh, Felix, how have you not finished this guy off yet?
I have things I'm fighting for too, you know.
We're down, Ash. Okay, I'm not dealing too much damage. But I am at disadvantage with this guy.
There. No reinforcements should be showing up now.
I'll do my best.
Here, we actually need your help up here.
Nervous about this. I'll do what I can. I'm here to...
We shall attack together.
Here we go. Nice.
My turn? That's one. Out of the way!
No regret. Not bad, but not good enough to beat me. Well,
It might
Well,
be different.
time
if
to take
I
some
had
rest.
But there's no way I'm losing to some crestless old man.
You sure know how to walk, but can you fight?
Ouch.
Let's find out, shall we, Miklon?
Here we go. There we go. Okay. We're breaking in now.
Hear you loud and clear.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
Not a problem. I've got... Watch and learn.
I'll see what I can do around here.
We will help bolster the main hall.
Wow, the old man's here. I guess it really never hurts to ask.
Let me just take over one base that's around here. Get this guy out of here. Everyone else down here too.
This stronghold will fall.
Here we go. Oh, truth be told, I guess I didn't need to send anyone else here.
I will do my best.
Take a breather.
There should be one more device to open the gates to the main hall.
You'll need to locate.
You really don't hold anything back, do you? It's time I put you out of your misery.
Oh.
What a joke. Still, at least I bought us all the time we needed.
Damn.
True. I didn't expect you to give me that much trouble. You put up a fine fight, well, or should I say, Sir Mick.
I didn't expect things to go this way.
I may have disowned him as my son, but I see no reason not to avenge him.
Can't believe he kept that many forces away from the main hall. That brother of mine really was something.
Everyone prepare to fire! We'll give him hell!
Oh no, not these. Not the ballistic.
We won't get very far like this. We need to shut those weapons down first.
Hmm.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
Hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's get marching.
How else can I divide this?
Out of the way! You've got spirit. I'm impressed.
Okay.
That's big talk from someone who looks like he's got one foot in the grave.
Oh no, Catherine! We must go to her aid!
After we take care of some other things.
One step. Now's our chance. Attack!
Ouch. Okay. One down.
Now the stronghold is ours. Let's turn these things off.
Any healing close by? God damn, why are they all over there?
Well, couldn't hurt.
Oh well. Let's help shut this down. Oh yeah,
Do
feel
what I
it.
can. I'm here to help.
Go, Catherine.
Stand back. Finished. Not your day, huh? Try again tomorrow.
That should put a stop to the attacks.
Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup to me.
2.
My turn!
And there's the knights. Window
I
rush.
see the whelps are all here. Think any of you can kill me?
I never wanted to see you again, but here we are anyway. Someone has to avenge my brother's death.
I remember you as a snot-nosed brat. I see you're all grown up now.
Sorry
Oh,
you had
yeah.
to come back me up. Well, we managed. Thanks to you.
Here we go. Ooh, traps this arm.
Now the trap should be disabled too.
All that's left is to invade the main hall. As a knight, it's my duty to seek revenge for my lord. I'll fight for the count until my dying breath.
I take no
Yeah, good luck with that.
killing a man like
Good luck with that.
As far as graves go, yes, this'll do.
you.
Ooh, and a level up.
Yet I cannot allow you to live on.
Okay, there's still a little more that has to be done.
Guess I really dragged you down there. Thanks for the help.
Catherine was aided and is now playable. Who's sick?
Force is advancing on the Aryan Road perimeter. And I bet the Emperor is with them. What's our move, Boar?
We will not give the fortress back to them. All forces, move to intercept!
Victory conditions change. Oh, Yuri. Okay, so I just gotta kill you.
You should know that this fortress is one fun surprise after another. Well, would you look at that? A hidden staircase.
Oh boy.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
Time to go to work. Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Felix.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
They opened another secret passage? Whoever that is must be quite familiar with the construction of this place.
Come on. Hey, yo, Mass. Welcome to the stream.
If we don't stop that guy soon, enemies are gonna come flooding in from all directions.
Just making a bit of progress in Fire Emblem 3 hopes at the moment. Hope your week's been well, though. Oh shit, this guy. Sylvain.
Hear you loud and clear.
Sylvain, go.
Leave the
Defend that. How's it going, dumbass?
Aryan Road is a key position for us. We must retake it, even if we suffer losses in the process.
Who are you?
I
Oh,
can't believe I got myself
someone else
dragged
from there.
out here.
Is there a way to zoom out?
Hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you there just to defend. Ah, but you're there.
I'll give it 1000%.
When I go 8.
I'll back you up.
If they get the main hall, we'll lose the whole battle. Plus, we've got to protect the strongholds all around it, too.
Well, this should do a lot. Alright, you just woke up? Nice.
You think this
I'm just trying to make progress in this chapter before I call the stream because I do have a tournament tomorrow. A regional like event for Street Fighter 6, so yeah. To be told, I did actually think about I thought about not streaming tonight so I can focus on it, but I do need to stream, so I did need to stream since I haven't streamed at all this week, so yeah. Not sure how I'll do tomorrow, but as long as I have fun. That's really all I care about.
Wait. You're from House Robin.
Sorry, Yuri. You had to go.
Blew it this time. Sorry, guys.
Grateful I went live? For sure, for sure. Is it gonna be streamed? Yep. It will be streamed. It's more of a regional, actually. But like the stuff I go to here in SoCal will be are generally streamed, so yeah.
Suppose we'll never.
I will give it my
Here.
all. I shall do my part.
Shit.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, but I still help take care of that. Wait, so wait, where the hell are you?
Hear you loud and clear.
Shit. Things went to shit to say the least pretty quickly. Good luck. Thank you, Maz and Malin. We'll see how things go, but as long as I can enjoy my time there and such, that's all good to me.
Not a problem.
I guess I'm gonna have to send you here.
No, now.
I live for this.
I'll show you what I can
Here we go. I'm probably gonna practice a little bit before I go to sleep tonight. But yeah. Okay, took care of that. Okay, this is the guy I should have Sylvain actually take on.
Hear you loud and clear.
I'll do my best.
You can retreat here. I'll take you out.
Imperial Minister of Domestic Affairs. My reasons for being here are my own.
Oh, there's multiple of you.
I'm ready to go. We're finished.
Well, might as well take care of this and...
Time to go to work.
Not your day, huh? Try again tomorrow.
I won't be much use if I'm wounded any further.
Couldn't someone else have handled this? What am I even doing here?
Now what?
One down.
There's no sense in getting myself killed.
I will do my best.
I shall retreat.
Stand down.
My turn?
I live for this.
he gets you.
Read my sight! You're done!
There we go.
I'll be dropping out here. I'm not ready to die yet after all.
Of course you aren't.
Nice one. That's a huge relief.
Excellent. That's their vanguard commanders dealt with. Question now is, where is Edelgard?
That is a good question. Oh, there she is.
We will crush the Kingdom Army and seize Aryan Road once and for all. Forward!
There she is. You've been watching much of Nasby too? I see a few streams of it, and I cannot care less about that game. I will give it that it is an improvement over Nasby 1, but I am not interested in that game in general at this point. I wasn't really interested in the first place anyways, and Nasby 2 doesn't really seem that crazy enough for me to give it a look, personally. Probably fun though, but it's not really in my interest to keep an eye out on at the moment. No hate towards the game or anything, it's just not really interesting to me at the moment. So defeat Edelgard and defend to the last.
I will give it my all. I should.
Is that too pricey for you? I'm just not. Well, $50 isn't too much for me, but like I said, it's just not really in my interest at the moment.
We must not lag behind Edelgard. Everyone, forward! Not a problem.
Okay.
I've got this.
Time to go to work. Let me show you how it's done.
Hear you loud and clear. I'm ready to go.
Oh, my turn.
Defeat Ferdinand. Okay.
Mobilized. We must defeat them quickly.
Once this battle is over, I'll just Ferdinand von Iron, hero of Adrestia.
Yeah, I don't care about you. Can you choose which side to back in this game like in Three Houses? Yep. That is an option. Ferdinand said the same. He did, but granted, I don't even know much about it. But I'm not really interested in him personally.
I have no mercy for any who oppose me. Prepare to die. We have not yet reached our goal. Continue the advance.
Here we go. Come on, to go. Easy enough. Yeah, we beat Ferdinand.
Unfortunately, I really do have quite a lot to live for. So I must take my leave. But revenge will be mine.
Wait, what?
He's gone. I would have liked to take him out here and now, though, considering how spirited he is.
Okay, let's go take out Edelgard. Because they're starting to seize our stuff, which we should not be allowing to happen. Let's just keep it simple and clean.
I'm unstoppable.
On my way, Catherine.
It's a shame you're
And
not working for House Gautier directly.
No regrets. Self. I'll be the one to bring her down.
Need more than this to stop me.
Sure.
It seems you are the victor in this fight.
There
I
we
bid
go.
you farewell.
No escape! Indeed, this moment will be the doom of you both.
Hmm?
Thomas.
Dear Edelgard, it has been far too
Oh,
long.
it's you.
Is it so? Have you really found an ally in Dimitri?
What lie is this?
So you are not allies? That makes more sense. I can't imagine you joining forces with the man who killed your father.
Oh.
If what you say is the truth, if this man murdered my father, then you and I have much to talk about. Till then, nobody lays a hand on you.
Dimitri? Oh no. Edelgard? What sorcery is this? Who knows? Damn.
Is that?
What the? Oh, Edelgard. Well then.
That's enough. I'm all right. Really.
No, you're not. And I'm not gonna let you die here, okay? I promised you, didn't I? By your side. Always.
It escalated. Hey, S rank.
I still have talent, I see.
Damn, what the hell happened there? And you got Catherine and Shamir. Sick.
Your Majesty, the Imperial Army makes to retreat. As for that monster, it's disappeared.
Understood. After what happened to Edelgard, I dare say they had little choice.
We must treat your wounds, Your Majesty. They will only worsen without proper rest.
You needn't worry about me. The Empire is on the back foot. This is our chance. Secure Aryan Road at once!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Edelgard called my father's killer Talus.
Hey, Dimitri. I didn't catch more than a glimpse of the guy, but something's not sitting right with me. His power was so familiar. Do you think he's another one? Like Tomas? And like me? How am I connected to them? Just what is this power I have?
I understand your concern, but my thinking remains unchanged from 2 years ago. Whatever the truth of your abilities may be, I trust you, and I will continue to do
nice.
so. I only wish I had more to say than that. My apologies. Still, if your power truly is the same as that of Tomas or this Talus, and we may find that the questions hanging over the two of us share a single answer.
What do you mean?
Edelgard said it was Talus that murdered my father. Of course, it is the peak of folly to take an enemy's word at face value. But if she spoke true, then neither the Western Lords nor the Empire are the root of this strife. Another faction skulks in the shadows of Fodlan, bending matters to their will. And if we suppose Cornelia was party to Talus and his dark schemes, her actions become all the more explicable. I alone must bring light to this darkness.
You're doing it again. You don't hold a monopoly on revenge, you know. Or on truth-seeking for that matter.
I need to know what happened too. I need to face the reality of my past.
I'm in too. I want my father to finally have closure.
I know I don't have the same kind of shared history all of you do. But I do share your desire to know the truth, both about myself and everything else.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Forgive me.
Dimitri.
We have defended the fortress ably, but lost countless capable officers and soldiers in the process. Even I will need time to recover before I can wield my lance anew. Once we've...
Can't do much about that now.
Are you certain? Most. Adrestia is yours to command in the Emperor's stead. None remain who can stop your ascension to the peak of this empire.
And what says Her Majesty?
Oh.
Nothing at present. A grave injury suffered during the siege of Aryan Road has left her unable to speak.
Well, yeah, turning into that monster.
Duke. Haven't you always dreamt of saving your
Poor
dear
Edelgard.
empire in its time of greatest need?
Yes, you have a point. I will take up arms to solve this crisis. Under my rule, we shall crush the Kingdom and Alliance both, and unite all of Fodlan beneath the ever-majestic banner of Adrestia. The unfulfilled ambition of countless emperors past will be made manifest by none other than myself. Ludwig von Eyre, savior of the Empire.
I see.
Then we will lift you up from the darkness, until the day you inevitably stumble back down.
Having driven off the Empire and defended Aryan Road, Vargas gains a distinct advantage on the Western Front, while the indisposed Emperor retreats to her palace in Enbar. Capitalizing on Edelgard's condition, control of Adrestia is wrested away by the now regent Ire. However, the citizenry grows quickly resentful of his brutal manner of governance.
Part 1, then. Okay. So, this is a good time to call it a stream, but yes, we did finish part 1, which was pretty much the main goal to get of the stream, which thankfully we were able to do. Which, so I'll admit, I haven't been paying attention to the story too much per se. With that said, things are definitely taking a turn to say the least. And it's been a fun adventure as well. With that said, that'll be it for me. That'll be it for me for tonight. I don't know when I'll be back for the most part. Definitely not tomorrow, just because, like I said, I do have Festival of Fights and tomorrow and all. But I may be back on Sunday, depending on how things work out. But otherwise, safe bet to assume I won't be back till like Monday. For the most part. But I'll let you all know though. But yeah, overall, had a good time tonight, and we'll be continuing this game next time we stream. But yeah, whether I stream. But yeah, regardless though, for everyone that stopped by, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time, whenever that is. Hopefully, I can see you all on Sunday, possibly, but if not, then I'll probably see you all on Monday. But uh, regardless if I do stream over the Sunday or not, hope you all have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Until then, have a good. Don't really feel like grading anyone, so we'll just call it here. But yeah, regardless, for anyone that stopped by, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.